free play.
Yeah, Bud Dupree jumped and May wisely throws it downfield. And is a play made? Pop Douglas pops up and he is into the end zone.
Remember that whole, maybe they can finish strong, put something together towards the end of the season, something to make you feel good about 2025. This was not that. Folks, the Patriots got destroyed today. For the 5th time this year, they've given up over 30 points. For the first time this year, they've given up 40 points. Second to last game of the year, and the Patriots give up the most points they've given up all year, while only scoring 7. They are terrible. There is no, improvement. You want to talk about last week? Ooh, they came close with the Bills. Okay, yeah, I guess. And to build on that, they put up this shit. 40 points. The defense could not get near Herbert. The offense looked miserable. Drake's getting killed out there. Had to leave the game. The next play, he gets popped in the head with they called the penalty on it, but Jesus Christ. 13 losses. They are 1 loss away from having their worst amount of losses. Yes, there's one more game, but the first time for having 14 losses since 1992. I think I read that right. Dick McPherson. What good is there to say about any of this? One play. That play I played for you at the beginning of this episode. That's it. That's the one positive that I can take out of this day. That Drake recognized the offsides, recognized he had a free play, flung it up there, touchdown. Later on, when it was a fourth down, he didn't do that. He should have done that. He's the last person I'm going to blame for anything going on with this team. Starts at the top, obviously. That's why I tweeted earlier, a Kraft Sports production. Because this is you, Bob. You have given one person free reign, I feel like. And it led to 20 years of prosperity, mainly because of one pick. Before that, you had Parcells, you blew that. Then you brought in Pete Carroll, who sucked. Actually, you didn't even bring in Parcells. You brought in Pete Carroll. Look what happened. So you learned your lesson, and with Belichick, everything worked out. Now, we're here. And yeah, you know why you were considered one of the best owners in football? Because you had the best team. That's it. And you supported them until you didn't. Until that was over. Now you've got Elliott Wolf, who they were the NFL Network was ripping into the Pats today. Look at this draft last year. Look how many plays these players actually played in, the percentage of snaps. It was remarkable. And I like that he's like, I don't even know if Gerard Mayo is going to be a good coach in this league. Like, they're just saying it because they're seeing it with their eyes. We're all seeing it with our eyes. We're not seeing something where, wow, we see improvement. The only place I'm seeing improvement is with Drake May. It wasn't there today, but again, I'm not putting anything on him. They said they got pretty much everything around him. Yes. And then, of course, the other bright spot of this team is Gonzalez. And now he is hurt with a concussion, so he's out. So there's a solid chance that we won't see him next week, nor should we. And guess what? I don't even care about seeing. I'm walking away. I don't know if you heard the dog barking. That's my dog on the back deck, and I'm not dealing with it. I'm not even sure that I want to see Drake play. I'm not even sure that I want Gonzo. Sit him. Don't bother. Drake. Who cares? Yeah. They're gonna play him. Obviously, he was healthy. He was okay. When he got dinged up, my first instinct was sit him, bench him, done for the year. Goodbye. Good luck next year. Just that's it. But apparently he was okay to go out there and keep playing. So obviously he's going to play next week. Now, losing wise, you want them to keep losing, I think. Does it even matter now if they beat the Bills? And I'm saying if they beat the Bills because the Bills play nobody. They play the Scrabinis, and the Pats somehow come out on top of that game. Does that change their draft? I feel like from what I understood this week, listening to some Patriots unfiltered podcast, Patriots.com stuff, if they won today, then winning next week could have screwed up drafting the order. Losing today, I think, gets them really high at the top again. But what are you going to do with that? There were quarterbacks at the top. You had the third pick. You got the third pick. Who you picked your third quarterback. Would that have been the guy you picked if all three were available and you had the number one pick? I don't know. But the point is there were three guys and you pretty much knew who you were going to pick. So I'm not even sure I can't give you credit. You got who was available, and he's turning out to be really good. So I can't give you credit for that pick. You had the third pick in the draft. You took the best quarterback available, and it's been working out for as far as that role, as far as locking in that role going forward. Do I have faith that next year you will pick the correct offensive lineman or the correct receiver or whoever you deem to be the number one worthy pick for your team? I don't know yet. I do not know because I've seen the rest of who you've drafted. Okay? You drafted Drake and then a bunch of guys. So what are you going to do next year? Because really, we should just be focusing on next year. You know, we should have probably for the last few weeks. But you're still watching the games. I'm still rooting for them. I'm still getting frustrated. But it's a different type of frustrated. It's like, well, if they lost like this, if they lost like this when you were a playoff contender, I think that's when it's like, oh, and it really hits you. When they lose like this and you're just a shitty team, that's when it's just annoying and you just get angry at the team and angry at the ownership and angry at the office, the back office, everything. You're just angry at everything because you want to see improvement and you want to see your team successful. You know, nobody's feeling bad for Patriots fans. I get that. We got the most amazing, run in football history so far. So, we don't deserve when, it's not like it's our time, it's about time, nothing like that. Doesn't mean I don't want it. Doesn't mean every Patriots fan doesn't want it. And you just hope that Drake May is the beginning of that. I'm not even going to say Mayo. I'm not going to say anyone else. Maybe Gonzalez, but Drake May is the beginning of, the next chapter in successful football. I'm not even talking about championship football. I would like to see winning football, playoff football, and just build from there. Is this the front office, back office, whatever I call it, the front office, the coaching staff that brings us there? They've shown me nothing to have me put faith in them yet. But as I always have said, I'm willing to give them a second year. You get a second shot. If I don't see improvement, then you're coming down to my office and I'm going to have stern words with you. Obviously, if I don't see improvement? If I don't see improvement, I'll be upset. Put it that way. A lot more upset than I am this year. This year, they just suck. But I'm giving you a buffer year as far as completely giving up on you guys as, the right team for this team. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. They sucked 40-7. At one point I was like, I want to see the Chargers put a 50 burger up on them at home. I mean, the Craps have to see all these people leaving the stands and to see those red seats not very full. It used to be, because people are just getting ready for the playoffs. Well, now it's just they're getting ready for the new year. Someone else in the playoffs. For the fourth time out of 5 years now, they will not be in the playoffs. For the third year in a row, they will not be in the playoffs. And, they have to show me more. Not next week. If they win next week, it's because the Bills bench sat everyone. They have to show me more next year. That's what I want to see. And next year's right around the corner. Did everyone have a nice Christmas? It was a kind of a white Christmas, but things have kind of melted around here. It's warmed up a little bit. I'm not freezing out right now. And here's the best part. It's only Saturday. I still have a Sunday. And then I still have another entire week of vacation. I feel like I've been on vacation for a while. It's a weird feeling where I feel like the week flew by. And also it's been a long time since I worked. But I have another whole week. And I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. So by the time the Patriots play next time, it'll be just about the end of my vacation. But it will be another whole week of me not doing shit. I shouldn't say that. New Year's Day, we're going to a brunch. Some restaurant. It should be nice. But hopefully you guys all have a nice, safe, happy New Year. I will be up. I'll wake my wife up at 11:58. Here, watch. It's 10, 9, 8. Watch the ball drop. 7, 5, 2, whatever the numbers are. And then good night. We'll watch a little, New Year's Rockin' Eve. Very low-key New Year's Eve. We don't party. We don't go out. We don't do anything. So Christmas Eve was nice. Went with the friends. Christmas Day was with family. Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, just us. And then the next day we're going out for a nice brunch. So I hope you guys have a nice Christmas. I hope you had a nice Christmas and have a nice New Year's. Is my dog out here? She isn't. I really thought she was going to be on the deck, but she's not. Okay. Maybe my wife brought her back in. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. You can find me on Twitter at Mikey_C. I don't do much there anymore except retweet podcast stuff. And of course, you can find this show on Twitter at Patriots_pod. And most of the time I'm on Instagram or Blue Sky now. Geek Mentality. And TikTok, Geek Mentality Mike. Maybe I'll do a Patriots TikTok. I don't know. Geek Mentality. Look that up. You'll find me. That's it. I'm done. Until next week. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Go Pats. Are you even out? Oh, she's not outside at all. She's just right there. Hi. Oh, you got your harness? You really want to go out? Do you need me to take you out? Okay, I'll do that.
Fans not experts.